What is going on, YouTube? It's Chimera Effect, and happy Monday. I know what you guys are thinking. Wait, what? Happy Monday? Who the fuck says happy Monday? Yeah, I know Mondays are a drag. You gotta wake up, go to work, go to school. But this Monday is actually different for me. Hopefully it's different for you guys as well because I'm on spring break. So for the next week, I'm gonna be sitting at home playing video games, and then later on, I'm gonna be going to work at my actual job. Yes, my actual job, not my YouTube job. So that's pretty much it with that. So it is a beautiful Monday morning. Yes, I do say beautiful because it is sunny outside. Last night it started to snow a little bit, but now it's sunny, so it actually feels like the first day of spring, even though that was yesterday. So this video is actually a requested video from one of our fans on the channel by the name of Kenneth Gomes. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Kenneth Gomes, right? Yeah, so he wanted me to do a tutorial on the EA game face for UFC 2. So he wanted me to make Michael Jackson. So that's exactly what we're gonna be going through today, and hopefully this tutorial is as helpful to you guys as it is to him. As you can see, I already have a photo of Michael Jackson on my desktop. It was not easy to find. I went on Google, I was looking for a lot of photos, couldn't find it, so I decided to go with black and white. So let's get this video started, guys. First thing first, you want to go to google.com. That's your main site for everything, and you're gonna type in EA Game Face. Alright, you're gonna head over to the website, and then you're gonna click on this blue button here, start with your game face. As you guys can see, I'm already signed in. So this was my last character that I made, Justin Bieber, looking slick. And you're gonna click on edit your game face. Now it's gonna be different for you, you upcoming guys. For you new guys, making your first character, it's definitely gonna look different. But yeah, so once you're signed in, you're gonna go over to start. You're gonna click on delete. Like I said before, if this is your first time making it, you're not gonna have that option. You're just gonna click on generate photo. I choose not to use this photo because I already used it, so you're gonna click on no thanks. Next. Now you're gonna head over to browse and click on this photo. Alright, so I have the photo like in front of me now, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use the slider for zoom so I can zoom in on it. Alright, usually you want to use really good photos so that the whole face is being covered within the template, but in this case, it's not really a big deal. It's not gonna affect the overall outcome of this photo or the scan, but preferably use a bigger photo. Alright, so I'm gonna be using this. This is the max that I can put it on. I can't make it any larger, so once I'm done doing that, you're gonna click on next. This is for saturation. You can mess around with the colors, etc. I don't recommend doing that. All right, these right here, these green things, these are the points or markers that you wanna put on each specific features of your photo's face. So you definitely want to copy what's on the right side and match it. Put that on the nose. Looking slick. Smooth criminal. Alright, let me see. Hold on. I think that's about right. Oh yeah, I gotta work with the cheekbones. So that's like right here. Whoopsie. Alright, that looks good. Hold on, no, not yet. Let me move it a little bit down. Let me move that a little bit up. Fix the chin. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Once you're done doing that, then click on next. This right here is actually for the side view, so since this is not an actual photo of us, of your actual face, finding a side shot or a side view is going to be difficult. So once again, it's not recommended. It's not going to affect the overall outcome of the scan. So we're going to click on no. Alright, so before I generate my game face, I just want to tell you guys something that I forgot to tell you in the beginning. In order to do a game face scan, it only works on Firefox and Safari. It does not work for Google Chrome at all, so don't waste your time, trying to do a game face scan on Google Chrome. And it doesn't work on Internet Explorer either. So, and another thing is, if once you're done doing the whole like editing thing and your photo is not scanning, like this button right here is grayed out, it's because you're gonna get an option on the top right for Firefox that's gonna ask you if you want to allow the game face scan to happen. If you don't click on that, once you get to this point, it's gonna be grayed out and you're not gonna be able to do anything. So just something I wanted to tell you guys. Alright, so once we're done with that, we're gonna click on generate my game face. Usually it takes me about 50 seconds, never a minute. And as I've said in my other videos, I do apologize for the background noise that you hear. That's my laptop. The fan is always going off. I've had this for a while now, so it's pretty old. It's an old dog now. There you go. Like I said, it's never a minute. It came close to a minute this time around, but it's never a minute. Alright, so the generation is complete. Congratulations, your game face is now available in the Game Face Creator. We're going to click on close, and I want to see the outcome. Even I'm excited to see what it looks like. Alright, once you do that, it's going to say apply photo game face. Yes. And then we're going to see what it looks like. Holy shit. This guy looks like a ghost. Nah, it's because I used a black and white photo, so I don't recommend you guys using, a black and white photo. Use a colored photo. Otherwise, you're gonna get this. But since this is only a tutorial, it's not a big deal, so I'm gonna rock with this, alright? So once you get to this point, you wanna save it. So you're gonna scroll down and click on save. Yes. Alright guys, so your game face is now saved. So for the next part of this tutorial, I'm gonna head over to my Xbox and I'm gonna show you, the next step forward. So stick around for the next part, guys. Alright guys, so now we're back in the next part of the tutorial. I showed you guys previously how to import your game face into the game using the EA Game Face website. So in this part of the tutorial, you will actually be importing the face that you saved from the website into the game. There's two ways you can do this. You can go to customize or you can go to career mode. But I recommend that you guys start off with customize because you can always import your character into career mode. And for customize, you can basically give them any perks you want just for the regular exhibition mode. So we're going to start off with customize. Click on create a fighter or create fighter. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna choose male, but you guys can choose any gender you want, male, female, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so without wasting any time, we're gonna start off right off the bat with appearance. Click on head, and you're gonna click on game face. Now, before I click on that, guys, usually, what you see on the website is not what you get. So the character always, well, for the most part, they end up looking different. So laughter is ensued. What the fuck? What is that? I mean, it looks like him, but nah, it's because I chose the black and white photo. I knew this was gonna happen. So that's the part, you know, that's how you import your game face into the game. So like I said, it doesn't always look like what you see on the website. And yeah, so we're gonna make him look a little bit more like Michael Jackson. So let's click on hair. What looks realistic? That looks good. Alright, so we're gonna go. Yep, that's definitely Michael Jackson's hair. I'm not gonna mess with eyebrow. For styles, for the facial hair, he didn't really have much facial hair, so I'd go with something like this. For body hair, I'm pretty sure he had a little bit of body hair. We're gonna go with something like this. Alright, cool. Alright, we're done with this part. I'm not gonna mess with the head. It's gonna take way too long. So for the eye color, you know, leave it brown. No one's eyes are black, so alright, no one's eyes are black. Let me make it a dark brown. And as for the body, Michael Jackson was a really slim person. He wasn't skinny. I mean, he wasn't fat or muscular. So something like this. I don't know if he had abs though. He probably did. He had no tattoos. For the general info, I'm just gonna give him a name, and then that's about it. I'm not really gonna go too in depth with this. The whole purpose of this tutorial was to show you guys how to import your game face into the game. So I'm just gonna give him a name, and I'm gonna wrap this tutorial. Wrap it up like a burrito. As for the last name, they definitely have Jackson as the last name in this game. I mean, you got Rampage Jackson, so if he's in the game, that name is in the game as well. As for the name, I'm gonna go with Bad Intentions only because of his album Bad and the song Bad. You know that song? You know I'm bad, yeah, you know it. Yeah, that song. And he's from Indiana. Let me scroll down real quick. Actually, I want to scroll up. Is it up? He's from Gary, Indiana, but I don't know if they have that in the game. So any Indiana will do. They actually have Haiti in this game. I'm surprised. So if they have Haiti in this game, they definitely have his actual place where he's from. Shit. Whatever. It don't really matter. He was 50 when he died. 50 exactly. Well, you can only go, the highest you can go to is 45, so that sucks. He's definitely a featherweight because he was about like 136 pounds. And he was 5'9". I feel like I'm missing something. Don't really matter. So for the mouth guard, let me give him the USA mouth guard, you know, representing. You feel me? For accessories, let's give him some ankle, whatever those are. Ankle braces, ankle tape. And there you have it. We have Michael Jackson in the game, guys. Even though he looked like a fucking ghost. For skills, what would Michael Jackson be for skills? Not skills, for move attributes, fighting styles. Yeah, for fighting styles, what would he actually be? I think he would probably be like one of those breakdancing kickboxers or something, like from Def Jam, Fight for New York, like Crazy Legs. Alright, we're gonna go with kickboxer. Better watch out, man. The smooth criminal is gonna knock your ass out. Alright, guys. So that's it. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to go too in depth with this. With the creation, the whole purpose was to show you guys how to import your face into the game. And if I did just that, then please let me know if this tutorial was helpful to you. And as always, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Peace, guys.